Hello everybody, Xanaphar here, and today I am doing a review of... So let's get into it.
If you like Tokusatsu, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So let's get into this.
Let's talk about the plot. Actually, nah, we're not talking about the plot, because it's like every other Ultraman show. Ultraman comes down, starts detecting Earth, and then eventually leaves Earth when humanity can detect themselves. So let's get into characters. Let's talk about the main lead, Ultraman 80 himself, Hamoto. And he is a pretty decent main lead. I actually like Hamoto. He's very likable and very interesting as a character. Yeah, very much like Dan in a way where he is Ultraman 80 and not a human host, really. So it's kind of interesting in that regard because, you know, you need to keep his identity being an Ainoan, a secret, and everything. And it's just kind of interesting, you know? I do have one problem, though, is the sense of, well, he was a teacher. And that's something I thought was cool, honestly. I like the fact he was a teacher. It kind of gave him 3 lives, you know, being a UGM member, a teacher, and then finally Ultraman 80. He just stopped being a teacher. Well, let's talk about the captain. I actually really liked the captain, honestly. I really liked the fact that he found out Ultraman 80 was Hamoto, and how he told Hamoto to not transform because humanity needs to attack themselves. And that's something I find, honestly, very interesting. He's a very fascinating character, and honestly, he had this very human moment where he basically says he's a bad captain, and it was just very funny. The Vice Captain. I actually really like the Vice Captain. He appears very later in the show, and at first you think he's an Ainoan working with maybe the bad monster or something. But no, he's actually a good guy trying to stop this monster, and it was very interesting, and he's a very fascinating character. I really like this 2-part episode where he gets turned into a monster, and you find out his wife was an Ainoan the whole time. Eventually he dies, and she gives his life to save him. And it's a very emotional episode when he finds out his wife sacrificed herself to save him. And it was just really well done, honestly. I really liked that moment, and he's a fascinating character. Juno. Juno was a really good character in the series. She was really awesome and badass at times, and I really liked her in the series. And it really made me sad when she died in the series, when she sacrificed herself to save Hamoto, after when she found out Hamoto was Ultraman 80. And that's something I thought was very interesting for basically a human character to do. And it was a really good episode, and it just was really sad after when she passed away. The only part about her character is at the end they made her into a maid robot, and I'm just kind of like, oh, that's kind of disrespectful. But Juno was an excellent character. Now we talked about the most badass UGN member. That he can sumo wrestle, he's the most top manly man in the show, and that is motherfucking Sarah. Sarah is a badass. I really enjoy Sarah. He's absolutely hilarious in the show. He has the most funniest moments, and also he has some really good episodes. Like this one where his senpai is coming back, and his senpai was his role model. He used to give him advice when he was a kid, and you know, swimming he would be slow, and his senpai would tell him, keep going, keep pushing yourself, and yeah, he was a great friend to him. And many years later, he sees his senpai again and shows him UGM. And he finds out his senpai actually died a long time ago, and the person he's showing UGM is actually Ainoan, and he's heartbroken, and it's a very good episode, and just really, really well done, honestly. Sarah is a really great character, and really fun to watch. Yudian. Yudian is okay, honestly. I don't mind Yudian, but it's basically just Juno's replacement, and she kind of is not as badass as Juno was. Juno was a way better character, and yeah. But Union is pretty cool in the fact that she is a female Ultra Woman, and that is pretty awesome to see. Especially when she teamed up with 80, that was a pretty cool moment. The other UGM members are fine. They do replace 2 of them in the middle of the show, and eventually those 2 they replaced come back, so that was a cool callback. But all of them are pretty much okay. Also, the students and teachers and the principal, they were pretty likable, honestly. So yeah, the other characters are all pretty okay, sadly kind of forgettable though, because I don't remember any of their names. The effects. The effects are honestly okay. They could be better though. Some of the kaiju designs, like Gomora's, I don't really like. I actually prefer the Gomora from 1966, the original Ultraman, because the 80s Gomora just kind of looks really ridiculous and really goofy, and honestly bad. But some of the other kaiju designs kind of look cool, honestly, and the beam effects look really, really good. Ultraman 80's fight scenes are actually pretty good. I really like how 80 fights, and he always does parkour.
Parkour! Michael! Parkour! Parkour! Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
And yeah, 80 is just very fun to watch fight. The music is actually pretty good in this show. I actually really enjoyed the themes, like, it was just really good to watch, honestly. Some of the moments with the music and the acting kind of got me emotional at times, and that's really, really good. Also, the opening theme song is epic. I really enjoyed 80's first theme song. The second one, though, I don't like. I really don't like it. The intro scene makes me laugh because of this scene.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. Still fast as fuck, boy.
The secondary song is just not as good as the original song. The original song is catchy and fun to listen to. The secondary song is not that catchy. I kept skipping it, and with the original song, I kept listening to it all the way through because it was just that good. And then you get to this one, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, what the hell? So yeah, I didn't really care for the secondary song. But the ending song, UGM, I actually really liked it. I thought UGM was pretty good and very fun to listen to. So the music in this show is actually, honestly, pretty good with only one bad song. Criticisms. My criticisms for the show, one big criticism I already kind of said is, where did Hamoto's teaching job went? Like, he was a teacher, that was totally his dream job, and then it just went away. Like, what happened? Like, Hamoto totally forgot about it. Yamamoto been gone for a long time.
Hey, Hamoto! Didn't you used to be a teacher?
Me a teacher? I would love to be a teacher. That's my dream career.
So, what did I think of Ultraman 80? Did I like it? Did I hate it? Well, honestly, I liked it. My first reaction to 80, before I even watched it, because I didn't watch it for a long time, I thought I was gonna hate this series. Because of, well, it was released in the 80s, I thought it was gonna be really over the top, goofy, cheesy badness. Like, I thought it was just gonna be ridiculous. And really, there was only one episode was really bad and it had this scene. But that was really it. Only really one bad episode, and honestly, I enjoyed 80 quite a lot, honestly. Yeah, I really liked the characters. I thought Hamoto was a very interesting lead. You know, it is a basic Ultraman show, but a good basic Ultraman show, honestly. And I would give it easily,
80!
out of 10. So that's pretty much this review. What do you guys think of Ultraman 80? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me down below in the comment section. Okay, that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Xanathar is out.